Okay.
So like, this one, I can't.
This is a very special occasion. I'm joining Brittany and Andrew and the union of marriage. Andrew, may receive your bride and walk her forward, please. Now, Brittany and Andrew, the two of you have each had a separate path that led you not only to each other, but to this very moment. And it's from today forward that is now merged into one through marriage. A collection of all your memories, all the years that the two of you have been together, collected all in this day. Because from this day forward, the two of you will now be embarking on an adventure of marriage itself. And if there's a few things that I hope would carry along its way with the two of you throughout your journey together in marriage, it would be for you both to always be willing, from the heart, to listen, learn, and to love. And by that I simply mean for you both to always be willing to listen to one another. What it is that they have to offer, and what makes them feel whole and complete and part of this relationship. Because after all, they just may be the voice of reason. And secondly, is the ability to learn. No matter at what point in time, always be willing to learn whatever it takes to help the other fulfill every desire, every wish, every dream and goal that they may have. And lastly, but most importantly, is the ability to love one another unconditionally, which means no strings attached. It's an ongoing love. And this is the type of love that I hope the two of you would wish to express to one another each and every day. Keeping in mind, Andrew, that Brittany's happiness will always be far more important than your own. And Brittany also that his happiness would be important as well. The reason for that is, with that in your minds and in your hearts, I have no doubt that your lives together will continue to be everything that you want it to be. So with that said, sir, I'll ask you first. With your presence here today, alongside Brittany, do you take her as your wife and promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting her always, allowing nothing or no one to ever come between the two of you? Do you take her as your wife, sir?
I do.
Thank you. And Brittany, I'll ask you the same. With your presence here today, alongside Andrew, do you take him as your husband and promising to love, honor, cherish, and respecting him always, allowing nothing or no one to ever come between the two of you? Do you take him as your husband?
I do.
If I could have your bouquet, please. I'll ask for the two of you to turn and face each other and hold each other's hands. And as you look into each other's eyes, you will see the very reason of what brought you here this morning. Proving that at this moment, there is no one more important than who stands before you. So Andrew, as you look into her eyes, I'll have you repeat your vows. I, Andrew, take you, Brittany,
I, Andrew, take you, Brittany,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I will always be there for you,
I will always be there for you,
through the good times and the bad,
through the good times and the bad,
whether we are rich or poor,
whether we are rich or poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and tears.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Thank you, sir. Brittany, As you look into Andrew's eyes, I'll have you repeat your vows. I, Brittany, take you, Andrew,
I, Brittany, take you, Andrew,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I will always stand beside you
I will always stand beside you
through success and misfortune,
through success and misfortune,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
through the joys and sorrows of life,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
through laughter and tears.
through laughter and tears.
I will love and cherish you.
I will love and cherish you.
I give you my pledge.
I give you my pledge.
Now the rings that I have here, they will seal this commitment. And they're not only tokens, but symbols of the very love and devotion that the two of you are expressing here today. And my hope is that in each and every day, with the two of you, wearing these rings, may they constantly remind you of that promise and pledge that you have just made to one another. And in time, the rings themselves may lose beauty, but I hope that the two of you would not only value, but take honor in wearing these rings for what they truly represent. And through your friends and family, the beauty will shine through you both, and the two of you will always remain a wonderful example to all. So Andrew, as you take her ring and placing it upon her ring finger, if you would please repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving husband,
to be your faithful and loving husband,
and I am so honored
and I am so honored
to call you my wife.
to call you my wife.
Thank you, sir. And Brittany, as you place his ring on his ring finger, if you would please repeat, with this ring,
With this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving wife,
to be your faithful and loving wife.
and I am so honored
And I'm so honored
to call you my husband.
to call you my husband. Oh, John. There
There we go. Perfect fit. Now, Brittany and Andrew, if you love someone, you'll be loyal to them no matter what the cost. You'll always stand beside them. You'll always love and trust them. And you will stand your ground in defending them no matter what. Now, there's a poem I'd like to share with the two of you. And it is in part. And it says, I love you, not only for who you are, but for who I am when I am with you. I love you for taking your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all of those weak or frivolous things that you can't help but see there, but drawing out all of the good and the beautiful and the radiant things that dwell within. Now I know the future may hold some ups and downs for you both, but if the two of you would always remember to look back at all the moments, all the memories, and all the very reasons that brought the two of you here today. Like I mentioned earlier, I have no doubt that your lives together will be everything that you want it to be. Now it certainly has been a joy to be part of this celebration with you both. And the 31st of this December, a day that will now mark your anniversary. With the authority vested in me by the state of Nevada, it is my honor and my privilege to now be able to pronounce you as husband and wife. Andrew, you may now kiss your wife, sir.
we go. Yeah, okay.